Hey, it's Chuck here back with Milton Daily Homes. We got our Friday Roundup edition, and there's only 4 properties, which is a little different than what we've seen over the last couple weeks. So if you're coming into the site, you probably saw that there's a password now. We've had it in the past. We've had to bring it back in. There's been some people that have objected with my comments, even though, funny enough, the ones that they've objected to have actually been very constructive. They've been feedback to actually help them or fill in the gaps that people had no idea about. So anyhow, whatever, it is what it is. I'd rather have the password there and be able to convey what we're really thinking, what I'm really thinking about these homes, because I know that's why you tune in. Is, you know, the information's out there, but it's the interpretation that really is what you're looking for. So if you're not, well, I guess you'd have to be on the mailing list to get the password, but if you're not, head over to searchmiltonhomes.com and leave your name and leave your email. It takes about 5 seconds, and then you're in. And then you're going to get whatever we send out by email, anything related to the website, we're going to send it out. So like I said, 4 properties. The first one up is Hamster Way. And one of the things about Hamster Way is where it is. So the writing is on the wall. For a long time, nobody knew what was going to be here, but it appears that there's going to be residential, like sort of 4-story buildings like we see on the corner of Maple, like Maple Crossing. They're just putting these ones together here. So we're going to see likely the same things from this area. So just know that if you buy this house, you may be in a position where you're overlooking something that's a lot bigger than a house is. So the actual model itself, I believe Coscorp was the builder on this one. A front balcony and a back balcony. That's very, very neat. You don't even see that in huge homes. Nice functional floor plan. I've seen this model in person. I don't know how big it is, but it's definitely over 1,500 square feet. You've got 3 bedrooms upstairs plus an office. Nice appliance too. You've got the double door fridge with the freezer down in the bottom. So I believe the appliances are included. But that opens up right to the family room. Big, big open concept. And then just off to the side is where you'd have a dining area. So if you had one of those 8 seating tables, you'd probably have to sell it if you were thinking about moving into this, or you'd have to put it in the basement or something, because this one's not really set up for a huge dining space. And then there's a walkout door too. We'll show you that in the last picture. So there's the bedroom. It's another bedroom. Great size rooms. And there's your powder room. It's funny how the cameraman is trying to get out of the photo, and for the most part he does, but it's just kind of the funny little shot. So there's your balcony. What's nice here is that you could barbecue in the winter and actually be protected from the elements. You're shielded by the wall. You've got the roof on here too. So it's a 100-foot lot. It's a nice big backyard. And $359,800 for this size of semi. With the features it has, I really like this one. Again, it probably takes a little bit of a hit on the area, but I think they've taken that into consideration. Laundry's upstairs as well too, so that's great stuff. Bustle Crescent is relisted at $369,900. I have a feeling this is the right price for it. They tried a little bit higher before, and it's 1865, almost 1,900 square feet. Hardwood stairs. It is a townhouse. You've got hardwood through here, fireplace, and then you have the windows. Whenever I see this, for some reason I think of a Detroit Red Wings jersey on the window, but that's just my own weird head. Yeah, there's a bit of a nook. So on the other side of the kitchen, there's a little spot right here. Can sometimes be hard to furnish because you're walking through that area. Some people put a desk here, a couple club chairs or something. There's the master. It's huge. The basement's done, so 1865 plus the area downstairs. And then you also have this long backyard. It'd be a great skee ball yard, or it would be, you know, it's even fun for the kids to slide down. On the other side of this is train tracks. So it's called a berm. It's a natural sound barrier that they've put in place to help with the noise from the train. You still will hear it, but you are a pretty good distance away with that backyard. Check out the virtual tour. I think that there's, actually 1865 square feet of total living space. So I guess what they're doing is they're including the basement, and you look at it, that's nearly 400 square feet. So you might be looking 1465, 1500, something like that on the top 2 floors. anyhow, I still think that there's a lot of nice features with this one. You live with the tracks. That's pretty much the caveat with that one. So Tonelli Lane, as we hear my iPhone going off in the background, is at $449.9. I've talked in the past about how $449.9 compares with $450, and I believe it's strategically better to go $450,000 because then you're in two different price ranges on MLS.ca. So this is a Quincy corner. It's I believe the square footage is 1878. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-washroom home, all brick. And so there is your family room, and it opens up to the right-hand side to the kitchen. There's another angle there. Then they sort of jump shots, and now you're in the front part of the house, which is the living and dining area. And so it's the nice high ceiling with the bigger windows here too. There's your kitchen, stainless steel appliances, a little bit lighter color. Same with the tiles. I mean, really, they could have put some blankets or something on the bed. I just think that this home could have probably with very little effort really improved its impression through the pictures. I've even seen where people have done milk crates where they've done cardboard boxes and they've put them in a room and then put some blankets over them so you can actually imagine that a bed's there. It sounds silly, but it works. The purpose is to show people the intention of the rooms, and even with the pictures, it makes it much more visually interesting. So staging does not have to be expensive at all. And so same thing in the backyard. They could have cleaned this up a little bit, taken this off. That looks like it belongs at the curb. The nice thing is it's directly across from the park. It's not too close to Derry. It actually sides onto McDougall. And it's this model, you either love it or you hate it, but it's one of the entry point double garage homes that Manry built. So $449 is probably a fair price. I would have liked to see maybe a little bit more upgrading for this size, but I think that they legitimately have a chance. And the double car garage homes are really getting snapped up. So immediate possession on this one. I assume it's a vacant house. And so the last property is on number 2 Side Road. It's actually closer to Burlington, but that W26 area, which we profile in our videos, kind of has fuzzy boundaries, and it's sort of the whole northwest rural part of Milton. So these guys have listed it in that district, even though I believe it's in the boundaries of Burlington. There's a triple car garage. You can probably see it in the virtual tour. I didn't open that up. I would guess it's probably about an acre when you actually do the measurements on the land. Hardwood floors. It's a beautiful looking home inside. Lots of windows, lots of trees around. Pretty much flawless inside. Pot lights, all the things that you'd look for. A little bit of a sitting area there too. And it's at $1.249 million. And so when I'm looking at things here, again, I'm not super familiar with the area, but when I look at where it is, let me just reposition the map here. So the home is actually, the A is wrong. It should be right on the corner of Guelph Line and number 2 Side Road. So it's right, I believe it's the northeast corner, and so you're probably going to get some noise coming from Guelph Line going up and down. I don't know what the setback is. There's a very sort of ritzy area around here. It's called the Bluffs, right? So that's the escarpment line. And then I believe this is a quarry. Don't quote me on that. And then you've got this gorgeous golf course. So there's sort of, quarries can affect water tables. I don't know the effect on this particular home of that area, or even if it is a quarry. I think it is. But generally, when you go further south, like you can see Walkers and Dundas and Guelph Line, so you're really, and then there's a 407 there, so you're right into the like Alton Village and stuff like that in Burlington. So you could, from this house, probably go to Starbucks in like 5 minutes. So you're out of the city, but you're still close enough that you can really have access to a lot of stuff. So I like that it's not so out of the way that you just can't be a normal sort of city-dwelling citizen. If you want to go out to dinner or anything like that, it's connected. So anyhow, that is our list for today. And if you have any questions at all, reach out. And again, I apologize for the password, but I kind of don't, because it means that we can actually have a real conversation. And by nature of that password, anyone who comes onto the site, I know they're here because they want to hear what I have to say. It's a kind of a, it's a membership club. So have an awesome weekend. I'll see you on Monday with more Milton Daily Homes. Bye for now.